YouTube? It's Amazing Buys, and I am so excited to do this video. I went to Sephora today and I just found a whole bunch of new perfumes that I've been waiting to do a review on. I didn't have to go to a bunch of different stores. It was all in one place. So I am excited to share my thoughts and reviews on these new fragrances. So guys, if you are new to the channel, this is where I discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. So if you haven't already, please hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe. And let's get started. When I first walked into the store, I noticed on the door that they have a sale going on where they're taking off an additional 20% off of sale items. So it does have some exclusions in there, so make sure you check that online or ask an associate about it. There are, I guess, on select sale items. That is going on until, I want to say, the 1st or the 11th. I'm gonna double check back and then put it down here just to let you guys know. Okay, so for the first new item that I've seen is Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. I guess it's like a skincare, body care fragrance line that they came out with, but this stuff is all new. So I immediately went to the body slash hair mist, and pretty much these are my initial thoughts on it. Okay, so for this body slash hair fragrance mist, this is a 3.3 ounce bottle and it is going for $28. So my initial thoughts on this was that it is like a woody, feminine scent. And I'm not too much of a fan on woody scents. Sometimes it's done right if it's blended with other, notes in there. Just my preference. But overall, I feel like this was like a light woody floral scent, but it's still on the feminine side, even though the woodiness sticks out. But let's go over the notes. This is actually the first time I'm actually seeing the notes on this. So it is in the earthy woody category. And so for the scent type, it says warm woods. I don't know if I agree with it being warm. But anyways, the key notes is lemon zest, violet, and vetiver. That makes sense. I feel like as far as lemon zest, I didn't really get that. Overall, what sticks out is definitely the woods. I do want to point that out to you. That woody note sticks out more than anything. As far as it being earthy, it is a strong woody scent. At the same time, there's a lightness to it. And I think it's just because that it's a mist. But I do feel like you get a little bit of florals in there. So I feel like this is for people who like woody scents. So again, that is Rare Beauty. That's pretty much my thoughts on it. That initially, like I said, that woody scent stuck out. It does have a softness to it, which I feel like, I don't want to say it's sheer. I feel like it's soft, like cashmere kind of, but I don't know. That wood note in there is in your face. But at the same time, I feel, okay, the best way to describe this, it is a feminine wood cashmere type of scent. There you go. That pretty much sums it up. So again, that is Rare Beauty. Okay, now for the big one, which is Tom Ford Vanilla Sex. I have been looking around asking for this, and I knew that I wouldn't get a chance to smell this till like, after the holidays or whatever. So finally, Sephora actually has it in stores. And not to mention, but they actually have the display up without the bottle, which I'm not surprised. I feel like they're like, if you want to test this, we are going to spray it for you. And that's exactly what happened when I went in the store. The lady was like, yeah, we have it. And she pulled it out of the drawer, sprayed it on the strip, and was like, here. I'm like, oh, excuse me. Okay, let me take that. So yeah, that is how I was able to test it out. Now, I do want to say that at the bottom of the display, they pretty much had a lot of Tom Ford scents there, and more than what their usual ones is. So I remember seeing Neroli Portofino. I remember seeing Lost Cherry, Bitter Peach, Rose Prick, some of the, darker, deeper scents that you don't usually see, like you would have to go to Nordstrom for. they had that there at Sephora. So I immediately questioned the employee and I was like, hey, is this a permanent thing? And she said that she's pretty sure it's going to be for a limited time. I guess because, you know, the whole vanilla sex thing came out. So yeah, if you are interested in getting those, you can purchase it from Sephora. Now I know a lot of people are iffy about like their point system, and you know, Tom Ford is pretty pricey, so you should get a good amount of points. But yeah, a lot of people do not like Sephora's point system. They actually prefer Ulta's. I don't know, I'm not in it, but just letting you know that is an option. Okay. So for Tom Ford Vanilla Sex, they do have a 1.1 ounce, which is going for $2.50, and then they have a 1.7 ounce, which is going for a whopping $3.95. Yikes. Okay, let's get into the notes. Now I'm looking at Tom Ford's official website for the notes because I just want to see like what all it says in there. Because I looked at Sephora's website for Tom Ford Vanilla Sex, and I feel like no, there's more to this like than what you're naming. So it says that the fragrance family type and the scent type is categorized as amber. And then the key fragrance notes is vanilla tincture, India, vanilla absolute, and sandalwood essence. But there's more. Vanilla tincture, India, an ingredient created specifically for vanilla sex, exudes a soft sensuality. Vanilla reveals a pristine glamour warmed by mysterious florals and bitter almond essence. A timeless sandalwood quality mingles with enticing tonka absolute and an exquisite ultra vanilla molecule. The reason why I read this is from the website. I'm telling you because this is not just vanilla. I'm going to tell you my initial thoughts when I smelled it. Guys, this is a milky, it's three things mainly. A milky vanilla extract almond scent. And I feel like the number one note in there that sticks out the most is definitely almond. So if you love almond scents, you will love this. If you love milky scents, you will love this. If you love vanilla scents, you will love this. But if you definitely have a problem with almond, like an almond note in your fragrances, you will not like this, I feel like. I'll say, for example, now, obviously I cannot compare the two because it's not just the price, but like vanilla sex is strong. I feel like if you like Mix Bar whipped almond, that one is a in-your-face almond note. I personally like almond note. I like whipped almond by Mix Bar. So I like Vanilla Sex by Tom Ford. But this price, I mean, it's expected. Tom Ford is a designer brand. I get it, but I don't know. I feel like people were expecting like a super, super vanilla scent. I feel like Burberry Goddess is like a super, super vanilla scent, but this one, it's more complex. Like I said, you definitely get that almond note in there. So I feel like you have to like almond to like this. But overall, I like it. Like I said, it's giving like tonic, like a milky vanilla extract. It has that strong vanilla scent in there, but overall almond in there. I feel like almond should be listed in those key fragrance notes, but that's just my opinion. Overall, it is a great scent. So you can now get that at Sephora. Okay, next up we have Black Opium over Red. I actually wasn't expecting to see this in store, so I was like, oh shoot, they have that already out. So they have the travel spray. They have a 1 ounce, 1.6 ounce, and a 3.4 ounce available. That is going between $34 to $155. So you have, you know, different varieties as far as this Black Opium scent. Okay, this is the warm spicy family, which pretty much covers, oh my gosh. husband just came to the front door. He scared the crap out of me. I forgot he was outside. Okay. Pretty much all the black opium scents I feel like is in that category. The scent type is warm and sweet gourmand. Stop dancing. Okay, so it says the key notes is cherry accord, coffee accord, and vanilla infusion. I feel like that describes it exactly. It is a vanilla coffee blend with cherry layered on top. In my opinion, black opium has this familiar scent to it. I feel like it's on the grown woman / mature side. I feel like some of them can smell a little bit more mature than others. So when I tried this, I tried it on the skin and on the strip, and I kept going back to it every so often and smelling it. So when I first smelled it, I was just like, okay, this is typical black opium. And then the cherry seeped in. This is a deep, deep cherry. It is not medicinal, at least to my nose. And I would say, I was like, oh, I smell that cherry in there. It's pretty, like a deep, deep cherry. And then it switched to start going a little bit like mature, a little bit. Almost like there's like, I don't know. I know it's not saying it in here. I don't know if it's like a white floral somewhere deep within like the black opium fragrances, but I feel like I was like, this is starting to get a little bit mature. But then the cherry took over, and so it kept like flopping back and forth, and then it kind of stayed, you know, in the cherry notes. So yeah, I think that overall I think I pretty much like it. I want to say, yeah, as far as my preference, I wouldn't get a full bottle of this, but I think a smaller bottle would be nice. Moving along, this one was a hard one to find. This one, I'm not even going to lie to you. I've seen some written reviews on this one because I could not find this anywhere. This is Flur's Mood Ring. So I've seen some reviews where people said like, hey, this does not smell like a gummy bear. This smells like citrus and white florals, and I was like, oh gosh, but I could never get my hands on it. Well, Sephora actually has it, but my store only had the tester to the travel spray. They did not have the full-size bottle, and they did not have any more travel sprays because it was completely sold out. But just so you know, the travel spray is $26, and then the full bottle is $96, and that is for a 1.7 ounce. Let's get into these notes. I have both Sephora and the official website pulled up. I did not know the notes for this. I've just seen a couple of written reviews. So on Sephora, it says that it's in the floral family. The scent type is fruity florals, and the key notes is fruit gummies, orange flower, and glazed musk. When I smell this, yeah, that does not cover what I smelled. So I pulled up the actual official website for Flur. The top notes are pitaya pulp, sweet orange, and fruit gummies. The middle notes is orange flower, jasmine sambac, and marigold bloom. And then the base is patchouli prisma, glazed musk, and sheer amber. That sounds like it. Okay. When you guys see reviews that says that this smells like citrus florals, there you go. I just read it for you. The top notes is sweet orange. And then all those middle notes is pretty much white florals. And that is what it smells like on the initial spray. My daughter was actually with me, and I'm not going to lie to you, I was disappointed. I was like, what is this? I thought this was supposed to smell like gummies. Yeah, that's what it smelled like. It took maybe around 15 to 20 seconds to start turning into something a little sweet. And I immediately told my daughter, I was like, hey, smell this again. It's changing. And she was like, yeah, it is changing a little bit. And then I want to say maybe about a minute later, minute or two, give or take, it started smelling a little bit like gummy bears. And I was like, I think I'm starting to smell it. And then later on, I would say a couple of minutes more, then you get that gummy bear, like you get that gummy bear scent. So that white floral and citrus kind of went away. But that middle part of it changing, it kind of kept flopping back and forth, but eventually it does smell like a gummy bear. So when you smell this, knowing that it's supposed to be a gummy scent, on that initial spray, you're going to be disappointed because it smells like citrus floral. Like, those people weren't lying in the reviews. But give it time, it does turn into a sweet candy gummy scent. So again, that is Flur Mood Ring. For the final fragrance that I smelled at Sephora was Skyler Sunkissed Dahlia. It took me some time to find this as well. This has been on my radar. I feel like Skyler overall makes good fragrances. I feel like the more popular scents like the Vanilla Sky and a couple of other ones, I feel like they take the spotlight so much that people don't give their other fragrances a chance. But I feel like overall they do have pretty good fragrances. They do have the travel spray and they have the 1.7 ounce. So travel spray is $30 and then the 1.7 ounce is going for $90. This is in the floral family. The scent type is warm florals, and then it says the key notes is dahlia, apple, and amber. I would say that those notes are pretty accurate. This is a feminine, flirty, summertime floral scent. When it says apple, it's a dash of apple, but I feel like overall it's a floral scent. It feels like it's like a pink floral. I have to look at what a dahlia looks like. I know on the packaging there is a pink flower that's on there, but I feel like, I don't know, it kind of smells pink. And it is pink. Yeah, so I feel like this smells like a pink floral summertime scent. I will agree that it is on the warm side, but I feel like it's not a deep warm. It's like a light type of warm, if that makes sense. Overall, I feel like it is a fun, flirty scent. Would I get a full bottle to this? Probably not. I feel like this one would be a nice gift to get someone. I feel like anyone can wear it from teen going all the way up. Overall, I feel like it is a good scent. Do I feel like it's a safe buy? If you like pink smelling scents or pink florals, I would say yes. But then again, let me not say that because people are going to be like, you told me to blind buy and I don't like it. So just try it yourself. Okay, guys, that is it for my Sephora video. I don't want to make this video too long, and I'm already seeing that it is longer than what I was expecting it to be. So yeah, that was my Sephora trip, and maybe later I'll show you what I actually got from Sephora. I don't want to spoil anything. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I look forward to making some more fragrance videos, doing some more reviews, doing more shopping videos, and I need to make some more shows and movie reviews because there is so many out there. I need to put you guys onto some shows and movies. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping. Bye!